Look inside your tiny mind and look a bit harder. 'Cause we're so uninspired, so sick and tired of all the hatred you harbor. So you say it's not okay to be gay. Well, I think you're just evil. You're just some racist who can't tie my laces. Your point of view is medieval. Well, that's not how you find it. Do you really enjoy living a life that's so hateful? 'Cause there's a hole where your soul should be. You're losing control of it, and it's really distasteful. You think we need to go to war? Well, you're already in one. 'Cause it's people like you that need to get slew. No one wants your opinion.
Fuck you is about how I'm fixing to start every live that I do, because I'm about fed up and I don't give a fuck who I piss off anymore. I'm in a piss poor mood and I'm over it. I'm over people's fucking stupidity. I'm over the petty bullshit, and I'm quite frankly just over people in general. Jesus Christ. Shit on YouTube. I'm live. I don't know how many times that I have to say this, but everything that is said in this chat is used against me for fodder for these dumb motherfuckers and their never-ending content of, oh, let's all hate Natasha fucking Cooper because she's the biggest villain that's ever walked the face of the fucking earth, even though we're stalking, cyber harassing, freaking boot-licking, scum-sucking shit bags. I thought that we were past this shit about saying hello to everybody in the damn chat, but apparently not. So let's address it again. Why the fuck not? Because I am in the mood and I am about to go the fuck off. I'm so damn stressed over here. I put milk in a damn pan to cook French toast and almost drank ketchup. And then I come into the damn chat and here we go again. And I realize that y'all might find it amusing. I don't find it amusing because I'm the one who has to bear the brunt of the stupidity when they make the damn videos. It may be funny to y'all. It may be funny when you make the comments in the chat. And it may be funny to say, uh-oh, we're going to get in trouble. Or, oh, no. Blah, 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 blah. Guess the fuck what? It's not funny to me. Are you having videos made about you every 5 seconds? Are you getting called a dictator? No, but I am. And when you put things like that in the chat, it is just more fuel for the fucking fire. And for what reason? Like, seriously, what reason? I've explained 1,000 times, and I don't give a fuck who likes it and who doesn't. The reason that I said for everybody to please say a blanket hello and not say hello to each fucking individual person that comes into the damn chat is because it makes it impossible to read the comments, especially when there's a lot of people in here. If every single person says, hello, Dick, hello, John, hello, Tom, hello, freaking Cooter Brown, that's all you see is hello, 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 hello. It's fucking annoying. I don't even give a fuck if anybody comes in and says hello. I'm glad you found me too, Cass, but you picked a hell of a night to come back. And then it's like I got a bunch of damn kindergartners in here who think that it's fucking funny. It wouldn't be funny if you were having videos made about the comments in the chat. See, the people in the chat don't take it seriously either. They're joking about it. They think she's a fucking joke too. Fuck. I have never gone into a chat of any other creator and seen every single person greeting everybody else that comes into the chat. Have you? If you have, then their chat must be the size of a piss ant. Like all of these other scum-sucking shitbags over here, where nobody talks, and they have 4 people watching and 2 commenting. Leslie, I get that. And you're fine. This is something that happened a long time ago. And why the fuck I'm having to address it again, I do not know. And Mrs. Portland, I like you just fine. You just aggravate the ever-loving piss out of me sometimes. Leslie, shh, you're not. I'm telling y'all right now, if y'all are in a bad mood too, or you're going to be getting easily offended, tonight's probably not the fucking night to watch. Because I am loaded for bear and I am pissed the fuck off with just about the world. Everybody and their brother's uncle's cousin has pissed me the fuck off tonight. And let me make a PSA. I am not Captain Save the World. I can barely fucking save myself. I am doing all that I can do to keep myself together right now. Mrs. P's not in the chat. She just sent me a message and I was responding because she's watching. I realize that this community has always been the go-to for people in need because I have set that precedent. I can't even fucking talk. I have always helped anybody and everybody that I could, even when I couldn't afford to. YouTube is not my primary location any longer. I have not tried to rebuild a community over here. My community is on TikTok. This is where I come to hang out, vent, and tell people to fuck off if I want to. And to say things that I can't say on TikTok or I'd get bananaed. This is not a platform that I have any intention of ever building. No, my chats over here are not as big as they used to be. I don't want them to be. I am building a community where I want to build it, and this ain't it. I make sure when I am on TikTok to let anybody that comes over here know this ain't true crime. This is nothing but drama, pettiness, and bullshit. Buckle up. Buckle up. With that being said, even though TikTok is my primary location now, I don't do fundraisers anymore like I used to do over here. I don't scroll banners on TikTok. There's nowhere to scroll them. The mods might put my Cash App in the chat every once in a while, but not very often. Because over there, people send gifts during the live, and I do battles. That's how I get paid. Over here, it's by tips and donations, and those are few and far between. Unless I press it. And by the way, I'm pressing it now. So if you're here, whether you're here because you want to listen to what I've got to say, because you're genuinely interested, or you're here because you're a scum-sucking shitbag looking at me through beady little eyes with a foaming ass mouth, send a fucking tip. You're still watching. The amount of stress that I have to deal with just because I come to this fucking platform to deal with these scum-sucking shitbags is ridiculous. There is no other platform like this one. None. They need to require psychiatric examinations before they even let you come on YouTube. That would remedy the majority of the problem. Now, with that being said, I don't do funds anymore unless we're joking around about something. I just have it scrolling across the channel that I'm not monetized. If you enjoy the content, if you want me to stay on YouTube, tip a bitch. Because I'm not staying on here as long as I was and not making any money. Sorry, this is what I do for a living, and my time is just as fucking important and just as valuable as anybody else's. And for those of you who have channels and don't ever want to make money, good fucking for you. I do. And I've never made any ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is what I do for a living. This is how I support my family. And this is how I support myself. I don't have a husband. I don't want a fucking husband. For those of you who have husbands and you don't work, great for you. I've never done that. I am too fucking independent, and I want to make my own money. I always have, and I always will. There is nothing wrong with being a housewife or a stay-at-home mom. Those are two of the most difficult jobs there are. It just ain't for me. Especially people who brag that they don't have to work because their husband supports them. Guess what? What happens when your husband? What happens when something happens to your husband? Then you're going to be up shit creek without a paddle, Amy. Getting on here bragging about the fact that you don't need social media because you have a husband that supports you. Well, what's going to happen when something happens to him? Then your dumb ass is going to have to get out and get a job. And you're going to be in the same boat as Scotty. Welcome to Burger King. How would you like your burger? And I taught my girls to be independent, to make their own money, and to never depend on a damn soul. I know you do, Lisa. I know you do. Because you don't ever know what's going to happen from one day to the next. And when you put all your eggs in one basket, guess what? You're fucked. Which is exactly why I have multiple streams of income. That's why I have Patreon. That's why I have TikTok. That's why I have Rumble. I bust my ass every fucking day. Every day. On true crime cases. Going through documents. Researching. And I don't give a shit what any of you scum-sucking shitbags have to say about the content that I put out. Because guess what? Y'all don't put out anything. Other than your unsolicited opinions that mean dick. Because you're so fucking brain dead. You don't know shit about shit. You just insert your opinion that came from your one brain cell that you share with the other fuckwits on the platform. I've had it, and I'm sure y'all can tell. Had it. Because the people who actually try to be decent, the people who actually work, the people who actually work at something, who actually want to create content, who actually want to build a channel, and who actually do have a little bit of talent to build it, they're the ones y'all tear the fuck down, like CJ. Me. None of y'all have any fucking talent. If you did, you'd have went somewhere by now, and y'all ain't went nowhere but back into the cesspool. Because y'all like to waller in shit. And the ones of you who ain't wallering around in the shit are the freaking blowflies swarming them. Because y'all are weaker than they are. If that's fucking possible. A bunch of weak, thin-skinned bitches who like to dish the shit out but can't take it back. And Lord forbid, because then, oh, I'm going to clutch my pearls. She made fun of me. She called me fat. She said my teeth are black. She said I fucking stink and don't wash my ass. Well, grow the fuck up. I am so sick of you dumbasses. Whoever what the crock is, go get fucked. And Pocket Sand, you can go get fucked too. You was fine and dandy in my chat licking my asshole when you left damn Dickie's chat. Now you're back to hating again? Guess what? You can kiss my ass too, because I ain't backpedaled shit. Y'all the backpedalers. Y'all the flip-flopping fuckers. That ain't me. I tolerated y'all's asses when I came back over here. I said I wanted peace and that people were welcome in my chat. Don't mean I fucking liked you. There are very few that I like. If you're not in my community, I probably don't fucking like you, but I tolerate you. Because again, when I came back over here, I meant what I said. I did want peace, but you want to know what? I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't give a fuck about peace. I don't give a fuck who I piss off. I don't give a fuck who gets offended. Sit and fucking spin on it. I don't give a fuck what you call me. I don't give a fuck how many videos you make. I don't give a fuck how many panels you get on. I don't give a fuck how many community posts you make. Because guess the fuck what? I don't watch them and I don't see them. And y'all can think till the cows fucking come home. Oh, I know Natasha Cooper's over here. She's watching everything. I don't watch shit y'all do. Never have, never will. I could not tell you one fucking thing any of you have said about any of this shit unless my mods have told me or somebody has sent me either a screenshot or a screen recording. Why would I watch y'all? A bunch of dumb fucks that never say anything. Nobody else watches you. Why the fuck would I? And the only reason that the two people that do watch you because you're a fucking train wrecking joke. Not because they take you seriously. There's not one intelligent or well thought out thing that any of you say. Who, fucking Wyoming, who sits with a chair facing a window or in the fucking dark to talk about what her opinion is of other people? When she looks like she climbed out of a fucking Billy Goat Gruff's ass? Bitch, shut the fuck up. There's a wildebeest calling your name. Well, buckle the fuck up, Blanche, because I am fucking back. Do you hear me? Back. And some of these motherfuckers is going to be sorry. And here's for old man Moon Robbie, whose fucking facial skin is stretched so fucking tight. He looks like his mother's Chinese. You are one to fucking talk, you little sawed-off sack of shit. Vagina-headed asshole-leaking idiot. You want to talk about somebody's appearance and then I'm scared to show my face. I don't show my real face. I'm so ashamed of what I look like. I have to use AI images that don't look like me. Have you ever used ChatGPT, dumbass? It gives me 5 fucking arms. Oh, yes, I am trying to have 5 arms, Robbie. That is my aspiration in life, is for my body to have 5 arms. Or 50 legs, or 2 foreheads, or an extra head sticking out my side. You hit the nail on the fucking head. You hit the nail on the fucking head. You are so intuitive. Yeah, right. If you were intuitive and you really had the intuition that you claim you do, you wouldn't look like you do. Because your intuition will be telling you that you look like a horror movie gone bad. And everybody's fucking laughing at you too, because you look absolutely fucking ridiculous. Abso-fucking-lutely ridiculous. You want to talk about a scare, afraid of what I look like? Ashamed of what I look like? Bitch, what the fuck about you? Because if you were not ashamed of what you look like, you wouldn't be getting Botox. And your face wouldn't look like it was pinned back with paper clips. Or that you should be saying, hello, Daniel-san, wax on, wax off. You're one to fucking talk as you sit up there in your stupid ass chair. Want to talk about everybody else and what you think their problems are. You're always talking about somebody else's self-esteem and how they don't have any. Well, here's the little thing, buddy boy. If you had all the self-esteem that you claim to have, you wouldn't be out here trying to fix yourself to look better or younger. Grow old gracefully. Embrace it. You ain't getting no fucking younger. It doesn't matter how much you spray. And I don't care how much you spray tan yourself to look like a freaking toasted pecan. That ain't making you look no younger either. So please pontificate again. Please, please, please. Please tell us all about how everybody else has the problems with how they look and their appearance when you're sitting up there looking like plastic Barbie. The reject version. The one whose hair got glued on backwards. And let me reiterate once again. He said something about, oh, me showing those screenshots of what Amy said to me about Dickie's house proves that I do shady shit behind the scenes and I am untrustworthy. I've told every fucking one of y'all I don't trust you. If I tell you I won't show something, I won't until you fuck me over. And then all gloves are off, buddy boy. And I'm going to put every fucking thing out there. I've told y'all 1 million gazillion times over the last 6 years. If you don't want something put public, don't make it private. If you are ashamed of something that you say in private, then don't fucking say it. Because it's going to be made public one day. And you piss me the fuck off and I'll make it public. And I don't know how many times I have to tell y'all. Because I don't give two fucks if y'all put every conversation that I've ever had with every fucking one of y'all out there on Front Street. You have. And here's the thing, Billy Bob. If I was so involved behind the scenes and do all this shady shit like all of you motherfuckers do, wouldn't I have videos out there about the shady shit I do? Because I don't. And anybody that fucking knows me knows just exactly how much I talk in private chats. Yep, okay. Every once in a while, I'll respond. And if Amy had just shut her fucking big mouth and not said she never gave me anything, or she didn't do it, I wouldn't have had to show it to begin with. But you call me the fuck out or try to throw me under the fucking bus, and I'm going to run your ass over with it. And then back the fuck back over you. And Bill, I don't even know who the fuck you are or where the fuck you came from other than an alien's asshole. That's the only reason for your morphing, shifting, fucking blurry ass self. Nobody gives a fuck what you have to say. You barely have one person in your chat. You literally are just a simp that other people use as their what the fuck ever, because you like to dig in on people. Yeah, Amy told me you're the one that looked up the stuff on my sister. That information was right underneath the screenshots that I took. I don't know how the fuck she knew that or who the fuck told her. And guess what? Amy's not the only person in this community that sends me information all the fucking time. You motherfuckers really want to go there? Y'all really want to go there? You want me to put out all the fucking private chats that y'all have sent me over the years? Because I will write a fucking book virtually. I will screen record every chat that I've had with every one of you motherfuckers, and I will make videos and a channel just for that. You want people to see who you really are and the things you really say behind the scenes? I will be happy to do it. You want them to see the information that you share and all the shit that you send to people all the fucking time? I'll be happy to. Unsolicited, nonetheless. And yes, of course I talk shit about people. Who the fuck doesn't? Every one of you motherfuckers do. The difference between y'all and me is I say everything I got to say publicly, and y'all are too much of a bunch of pussyfoot motherfuckers to do the same thing You like to talk the shit behind the scenes and then want to get out here in public and act like you are so better than that. Did you hear that dang Natasha Cooper and the things that she said? I own every fucking thing I say. If I called you a twat waffling bitch in private, I'll call you a twat waffling bitch in public. If I said you need to go wash your ass and your teeth's blacker than smut, I'll say it right here and probably already have. Because I don't give a fuck. And any of you stupid motherfuckers who think that somebody's scared of you on the damn internet, grow the fuck up. Every single one of you need to grow the fuck up. I don't even know how y'all have functioned in your fucking lives to this point. How you wipe your own ass is beyond me. Well, you probably don't. Or not well. Because you sure as shit don't do anything else well. Or even mediocre. This is like the landing place for every individual who has had a mediocre life. And this is where they excel. And if that ain't a fucking joke, I don't know what is. Because all of you have channels, but you don't do anything but talk shit. You're not talented. Ooh, you make ugly ass clay art that looks like came from a freaking psych ward day room from donated clay from 1910. Woohoo. You're going to go far. Oh, look how far you've went. No fucking where. Exactly where all of you are going. And then because I say something about it, then you dumbasses get into chats and say, well, we don't want our channels to grow. Oh, no, y'all don't want your channels to grow. You just created them because you want to talk to your fucking self. Well, you basically are, because you all have, 20 viewers that you share collectively? So none of you can go live at the same time. As a matter of fact, it wasn't very long ago, I was in CJ's chat, and Noodle Mash went live. And literally, people started coming in pristine. And Pristine, you've always had so much to say about me, and I heard some interesting things about you tonight. Actually, let me just be quiet. But somebody sent me some things about you a little while ago and said you lived in a tin can in a trailer park, but you've had so much to say about me over the years, about me living in a double wide. See, here's the thing. Most of you want to talk shit about everybody, and you want to come out here and you want to say whatever the fuck you want to say because you use these names that you don't think anybody's ever going to find out who the fuck you are. If I wanted to find out who any of you are, I would. And I would put every fucking detail of your life out there in the public. Because I don't give a fuck. Y'all have done it to me. Continue to do it to me on the daily. Y'all have dissected, looked into every fucking thing about my life, my children, my family. Shut the fuck up, Janice. Here's the link. You want something? You want to have a conversation, Janice? Can you understand English? Do you speak the English, Janice? No, I'm not bored. I just got through having relations with my boyfriend. There you go, Amber. Make sure to write it down on your calendar. And I'm perfectly fine. How about you, Janice? Do you need to have relations? Or do you have a man? Because I can send you the link to the Rose. I hear it works well. If your twat hadn't been diddled for a while, it might be a little strong for you from what I understand. Should we wait for them to click the link? Yeah, no, we'll be waiting fucking forever. fuck is that? That's exactly what I fucking thought. And while I'm at it, since I just dropped the fucking link,
From the Bob Barker Studio at CBS in Hollywood. Television's most exciting hour of fantastic prizes. The fabulous 60-minute Price is Right. Carolyn Rennick. Come on down. Joel Solomon. Come on down. Robin Fish. Come on down.
right, Carla? Who the fuck is Carla? Don't speak to people in my chat. You don't deserve to speak her name. A tin can? You just showed exactly how uneducated and ignorant you are. You obviously know abso-fucking-lutely nothing about mobile homes. Hell, you probably don't have a home. Do you live in your mother's basement or your grandmother? I would bet. Now fuck off or click the link. And here's the link again to all of you other dumbass motherfuckers who's watching right now. Y'all have so much to fucking say everywhere else in your CP posts and on all the panels that you go on. Hey, Amy, click the fucking link. You got something to say to me? Come on up and let's say it. Granny Fanny, any of the other of you motherfuckers. Megan VR. But Megan, make sure that you turn your fucking camera on. Because you try to pretend like you're a 10 when you look like a .01. You want to keep the fuck on, and I'll put you out on fucking Front Street too so people can see what you really look like, swamp monster. You want to talk about me? Shut the fuck up. And all the rest of you saying that I'm backpedaling, that Tiffany's backpedaling, that we said this and we said that. What the fuck did y'all say? Nobody fucking knows because y'all all say it in private. Guess the fuck what? I don't. If I think something, I say it, and I don't give a fuck if you like it or not. And most of you motherfuckers, CJ didn't even like. And y'all didn't like her. But y'all got so much to say now that she's deceased. CJ had more balls than any of these stupid people put together. You know what she said? And she said this just recently, actually, on panel here. I asked her, I said, CJ, why do you go on all these people's panels all the damn time? Because it accomplishes nothing and it just ends up pissing you off. And she said, I don't know. I always think that maybe something I say will change something. That was CJ. Ever the optimist. She always wanted to believe that you scum-sucking shitbags would change. She knew you wouldn't. But she tried to remain optimistic all the same. Look where that got her. All of y'all calling her a flip-flop and this, that, and the other all the time. Just because she didn't agree with the things that y'all did. Hell, a lot of you called her a flip-flopper because she chose to be friends with me. And didn't listen to you. Somebody sent me a screenshot tonight. I guess Megan VR made a post. I didn't even know she had a fucking channel. That's a joke and a half. A grown-ass woman who does virtual reality and brags about it on the internet. Yep. Well, I can understand why you'd want to pretend that you look like virtual reality if somebody looked like. Let me just be quiet. I saw some comments over there. And some of the shit y'all said, literally, I don't know how y'all have lived this long. Y'all don't know y'all's asses from a hole in the ground. None of you. None of you know your asses from a hole in the ground. And anybody that has ever been friends with me on this platform knows that I am loyal as fuck until you give me a reason not to be. To my own detriment most of the time, because I will defend you till the cows come home. And most of you don't like me because I've called your ass out about one thing or another, or I've told you to fuck off. Louise, honestly, I don't give a fuck about being immovable anymore. I'm angry, and these motherfuckers is about to bear the brunt of it. I've got a lot of anger built up in me. A lot from the past year of absolute bullshit that has gone on in my life, the people that I've lost, the people that I've watched suffer. And these motherfuckers is about to bear the brunt of it because I am fed the fuck up. I'm so sick of these scum-sucking, shady, shit-stirring motherfuckers who stay in private chats, group chats, freaking private live streams, watching everybody fucking else all the time and talking about them, who act as if they are so much better than any fucking body else. You ain't. You ain't. I told CJ this on my own panel. She was better than any of y'all put together. Any of y'all. And deserves so much more than any of you gave her. Myself included. And I am very thankful that CJ and I made peace and became friends again. Because we had some very, very enjoyable, unforgettable moments over the last 6 months. Memories that I will never forget. Everybody expects me to be quiet. Everybody expects me to be. Everybody says, oh, just be the bigger person. Just ignore it. Don't listen. I don't fucking listen. But enough is a fucking enough. Enough is a fucking enough. All these people out here inserting their opinions and acting like they know anything about mine and Tiffany's conversations or what Tiffany's told me or what I know or this, that, and the other. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Ooh. Why do you care? If you weren't doing anything wrong and there wasn't anything in there that you feel bad about saying, why do you care? And everybody has come out of the fucking woodwork to talk about how much they enjoyed CJ. She was such a joy. She was so talented. She was this, she was that. Where were y'all when she went live? Where were y'all when she needed support? Where were y'all when she lost her channel monetization? Where were y'all when she needed the money to pay her bills a few months ago? Do you know how embarrassed she was to have to ask me for help? Do you know how embarrassed she was to have to ask my community for help? Yet all of you are supposed to be her friends and supposed to have been her friends for God only knows how long. Why didn't y'all help her? Because y'all knew she was struggling. Y'all all claimed to be her best friend and so close to her and knew so much about her. Why the fuck weren't y'all helping her to begin with? If you're her friends, because friends are supposed to help friends, right? Then why weren't y'all helping her? You got so much to fucking say now, but didn't do shit for her when she was alive. Except disrespect her in her chat, Pristine. And every other fucking mod that she had, just because y'all got some cocksucking reason to not like me, like I give a fuck. So because you don't like me, you disrespect CJ. Do y'all know how bad that hurt her feelings? She literally quit her live stream because y'all couldn't shut the fuck up in the chat about me. My relationship and friendship with CJ was just as much public as it was private because I said many things to her while she was on my panel publicly about her mods, about how she was disrespected, about her so-called friends. Because let's fucking face it, not very many of you are a friend to anybody. Y'all don't even like your damn selves, and you sure as shit don't like each other. You talk shit about everybody and anybody behind the scenes. It just depends on who's there. Because who isn't there is who you're talking about at the moment. So y'all better all stick together like glue or you're going to get the fuck talked about. And that's a fucking fact. And it always has been in this shithole. And that's one thing that y'all have never been able to stand about me. I don't have to talk about you to other people behind the scenes. I'll talk about you right the fuck here. If I don't fucking like you, I don't fucking like you. And I don't give a fuck if you know it. I was looking through my messages with Amy to find the screenshots of when she said that about Nikki. And I found a couple of different messages from her, literally kissing my ass, telling me how proud she was of me. Do you think I've ever sent something like that to her? Fuck no. I knew exactly who Amy was. I've always known who Amy was. I've always known who Granny Fanny was. I tolerate people. Tolerate. Tolerance? Maybe you should learn the definition. I tolerate people until I don't. And some of you I've never had any use for. Never will. The majority of you, especially those of you who are out here leaving comments, are literal shit on the bottom of my shoe. Fucking nobodies. Completely irrelevant to anything to do with my life. But where were all of you every time CJ went live? When she was depressed and down and out and worried about how she was going to pay her bills, losing her monetization. No, Blanche. I'm not talking about my community. I'm talking about these other people. I don't even know if I would classify them as people at this point. Hell, maybe that's the problem. Bill's AI. It's always been like Game of Thrones over here. Here's the difference. The thrones that these people sit upon are made out of cardboard. Mine's not. It's forged by fire and strong as fuck. And y'all can all laugh and hee hee and ha ha because I say that I was built for this shit. If I wasn't built for this shit, then why do y'all dislike me so much? If I wasn't good at this, why can some of you not get off my ass? Some of you have literally made your life's mission talking about me every day of your life. And it cracks me the fuck up. I have my very own paparazzi on YouTube. A bunch of brain dead motherfuckers who spend their time talking about, commenting about, making videos and posts about me when I don't give a fuck if they breathe air and would never give them the same amount of time or attention. I'm too busy making sure that me and mine are taken care of. And hey, more power to y'all. I've gained 300 subscribers to this fucking channel in the last 3 days because y'all can't shut the fuck up about me making damn CPs going live. Dumbass motherfuckers, I've told y'all that for years. Y'all have always been my best advertisement. Always. I don't have to try to grow a channel. Y'all grow it for me. Dumbasses. I know it's funny because there's a lot of people who have found me again over the last week or so that had lost my channel for a while when I left YouTube. I have found so many people on TikTok who lost me after my true crime channel went down. Thank you, Rosebud. They have. They have. It's funny, though, because I'm not obsessed with them, and I don't give a fuck where they go or what they say. That must hurt. That must really hurt. To know that I don't give a fuck about you. Well, Space Monster, I have to say this, and I think I've said this to you before, and if I haven't, I'm sorry. I do apologize to you for the things that I said about you because I said those things because I was friends with Robbie, which wasn't right. I was defending Robbie against what I thought was somebody who was doing him wrong. And I was wrong because I shouldn't have done that. No, it's not okay. But I have no problem admitting when I'm wrong, and I was wrong. Thanks, Cass. I've learned a lot in these 6 years that I have been on social media doing this. And I think the number one thing that I have learned is that people are fake as fuck. People can be anybody that they want to be on the internet. It is not who they are in real life. Most of these people would run the other direction if they saw you in person. He's working. He's been working a lot at night. And let me go ahead and say that now. Hold on. Let me message them both. We were all just talking a few minutes ago. Jax was in here earlier. Because I'm going to address that too. Missy K, are you still in here? Rachel, you in here? Hey, Mary. So I got sent a screenshot earlier. Well, actually, it wasn't a screenshot. Somebody messaged me and said that there was a group of y'all who were having a conversation about the fact that everybody had left from over here because of what happened. That everybody had left and that Tiffany was missing because she realized what how fucked up it made her look, and the others realized it as well, what I did when I went live last week, and that everybody had jumped ship from over here because of it. I talk to every one of them every day. There's Breezy. Rachel's in here. Missy K's in here. I think Tiffany went to sleep. Jax was literally in the chat earlier when I was live. There's Jax. Crafton's asleep. I talked to him earlier too. I don't know. I don't know where you're supposed to jump. But here's what I do know. And I'm going to say this, and Tiffany may get mad again that I'm saying this. But I'm going to say it anyhow. I, of all people, realize that everybody has different experiences with different people. And I treat people accordingly. I match energy. When Tiffany was with Lycan, I avoided her like the absolute plague. I wanted nothing to do with it. And anybody that knows me knows that I avoided him like the plague as well. Since I came back to YouTube, I have actually gotten to know Tiffany. And I like her. Which is a lot more than I can say for a lot of you. But here's what I know. When my grandmother and my sister were sick last year, I would not have made it through that and their passing had it not been for my friends and my community. And the same holds true with this for CJ. Y'all held me up then and you've held me up now. And I am forever grateful and indebted to y'all for that. Tiffany has her own friends and had friends way before I ever even talked to her. And I have never said a word to her about her friends because I don't like any of them. Other than Mel Mel, I don't really know her. The rest of the people that Tiffany called her friends, I wouldn't spit on, piss on if they were on fire. That circle of friends, interestingly enough, and I use the word friends loosely, Tiffany just lost her grandfather, whose funeral is coming up very soon. Her and CJ had gotten really close over the last year. And even though those of you who she thought were her friends, her support system, some of you who've been friends with her for years, had the same exact doubts and questions that she and I had, and talked about it privately in a chat, the fact that she mentioned it to me has set y'all ablaze, and y'all have lost your ever fucking loving minds. Y'all have chastised her like a child. Amy has screamed at her like a banshee, like the absolute nutcase loon she is. People saying that she's a turncoat. She's saying that she shared screenshots, which she didn't do. If she'd done it, I would admit she did it. I don't hide shit. All because y'all are ashamed to have been in a chat talking about it. Because you're afraid of what your quote unquote friends might think. Your supporters. And because of that, y'all have completely turned your back on her. And for what reason? To the point that now Amy's calling Tiffany Flashlight. So is Granny Fanny. Saw screenshots of that tonight. Tiffany hasn't said anything bad about any of y'all, but I damn sure have and will continue. I had not said a word to anybody about my doubts or concerns or questions about CJ. Not a word. Tiffany messaged me and brought the subject up. And we started talking about it. And the more we talked about, the more concerned I got. My mods didn't even know. Tiffany didn't do anything other than be concerned for her friend, confused and not understand what was going on, which is exactly what y'all did. And because she talked to me and mentioned it, that y'all were also talking about it and mentioned some of the things that y'all had done to try to find out whether or not it was true, y'all have lost your ever-loving minds and have literally treated her like she is some kind of outcast or below you. And she still hasn't said anything bad about y'all. She is about to bury her grandfather. And the people who are supposed to be her friends have literally been trashing her for days. Why? Because you got your feelings hurt? Because your ass got chapped? Because you got outed for being in a private chat? Grow the fuck up. Admit what the fuck you say and do. And stop trying to act like you're fucking perfect, because you're not. Nobody is. And Amy, you sure as shit are not. And all of you who claim to be her friends, who were in her chat, hell, some of you who were her mods, who have now turned on her, calling her names, looping her in with me, saying we're backpedaling. Fuck every one of you. Fuck all of you. I said this to Tiffany, and I'm going to say it right here. None of you were her fucking friends, other than Mel. She is the only one that was Tiffany's friend. Y'all aren't friends to anybody because you don't like anybody. You don't even like your fucking self. Friends don't turn their back on their friends when they're going through the loss of somebody that they love. And in reality, none of you give a fuck about CJ. This isn't even about CJ for most of you. It's just how to stick it to me or how to stick it to Tiffany. It's just another excuse for y'all to use to shit talk, badmouth, and trash somebody. And that's a fucking shame. Because when the chips are down and Tiffany actually needed the people who she's been close to for years, not one of you is there other than Mel. You ain't got to thank me. Right's right. And don't think for 1 minute that I don't sit back and watch everybody and everything. And I have not seen one thing that leads me to believe that Tiffany is anything like any of you say she is. Now, the rest of you, and that's a different story. And I'll say this to every one of you. How many times have I told y'all that somebody was a sack of shit and y'all didn't believe me? Only to realize later that I was right. Hell, I even go against my own judgment sometimes and give people too many chances. Fuck, look at Siren, Robbie, prime examples of wanting to see the best in people. Well, here's the sad fact. Some people, there is no best in. And that sadly goes for the majority of the people that reside in this shithole, which is exactly why they're here. And if you stay here long enough, you become just like them. Yes, Jennifer. I did. I became somebody that I absolutely could not stand. But I did something about it. I left. And until you actually leave this place, you don't understand how bad it actually is or how bad you are. I've said and done a lot of things that I regret and that I wish I hadn't have over the years. Honestly, being friendly with some of you at all is one of my biggest regrets because I knew better. But I've always been a fixer and I've always tried to see the best in people. Some of you, there just is no good in. And that's exactly the thing, Jack. And we've talked about that a lot, you know. Everybody says, oh, well, where's this one? Where's that one? What these people don't realize, well, Sally Ann should realize because she watches every time I go live, so she should know that y'all are all in my chats on TikTok. I mean, Jax is in the chat, Breezy's in the chat, Missy K's in the chat, Rachel, Tiffany. Hell, they were all at my battles tonight. Sally Ann should have told y'all. The only people who are talking shit and trying to make me out to be some villain in this situation are the ones who have ulterior motives to do so. My intentions were not nefarious. I just wanted to know if my friend was really dead so that I could mourn her, pay my respects, send condolences, and I wanted to send a lot of flowers from my community because she loved flowers. That's it. CJ lived in a different country. Things are done differently there. Obviously, there are going to be things that didn't make sense, and we were going to have questions. The crazy thing is that every one of you had questions, or the majority of you. But because it was me and I went public to talk to my community about it and to tell them I don't know. I didn't say one thing that was false. I didn't make one accusation. I didn't make one insinuation. I literally stated the facts and the things that people were acting, things that people were sending to me and asking me about. That's it. And y'all have turned it into something absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Y'all out here acting like, because I said I called the funeral homes to find out about arrangements, that I did what Robbie did and called a funeral home and asked if somebody was dead. I would never have done that. I was trying to find out when her arrangements were, you bunch of dumbasses. Because I didn't want to miss sending flowers to her service. Y'all literally twist and turn every single thing I say to fit some kind of narrative that you've written about me and to paint some kind of picture of me that fits the narrative that you've ran with for all these years. Let me be the villain. I don't give a fuck. Make me the villain in your story. Make me the villain in your lies. Because at the end of the day, the only person that matters is the good Lord above, and he knows what my intentions were. None of you matter. Not one of you are my judge and jury. But y'all gonna have to answer to him one day too. And Amy, you love to claim that you're a religious person and a woman of God and faith and this, that, and the other. Well, you sure as shit don't act like it. And you want to talk about Robbie and his fake religion and how he uses God. So do you. You use God and religion to try to prove to people that you're a good person. Well, you're not. Not in my opinion, anyhow. And you say you don't need this place or these people and you've got this and you've got that. I beg to fucking differ. You wouldn't survive a hot minute without the drama. You literally live and breathe it. It is your IV, your caffeine, what gets you up in the morning. The thought of who you can dig into next and what information you can find. And it always has been, at least for the last 6 years that I'm aware of. You're going to delete your channel and leave the internet? Leave YouTube? Let's see. Because I actually did it. And stayed completely away. Turned my back and didn't look back. Let's see. Thank you very much to the person who sent me a cash out. Granny Fanny, I'm rolling in the dough. I got $20. Bunch of dumbasses. Now I want to tell y'all something before I get off of here. That happened tonight during my battles that I have no explanation for at all. None. Earlier tonight, I was doing my battles, and this time change has got me all kind of discombobulated because typically reset on TikTok is at 11 p.m. my time, Central Time. And I was thinking that it was going to be the same, even though time changed. And then the bill came in last night, and he's like, "No, babe, you've only got 30 minutes." And tonight, time got away from me again because I tried to cook and put milk in my frying pan and try to drink ketchup and every damn thing else. And I was late getting to my lives, and I needed to get to 60% tonight in order to maintain status and not lose a fragment. And if you don't know what that means, I'm not even getting into it tonight. But anyhow, when you move up a rank or a level on TikTok in battling, you get what they call a league shield. I didn't have any league shields because when I got bananaed for that week, all of them were used so that I could maintain my status. So if you don't meet a certain percentage each night, you lose a fragment, which can cause you to lose your rank. But if you have a league shield, you can basically take a night off. So we're battling, and we were really close, and we were almost there. Anyhow, we missed it by a couple percentages. But then, now I had looked prior to, and it said I had no league shields, and I knew I didn't have any because I had already looked over the weekend. Somehow, it pops up that I had a league shield and didn't lose a fragment. Haley Ryan, what's funny? I'm waiting. Do I need the Jeopardy music again? I don't know. I don't know how in the world. I don't know. I don't know if I had one and it was somewhere that I didn't know to find it. I don't know. But it shocked me. Completely shocked me. I don't know. I don't really believe in stuff like that, but I do like the thought of that. And then I started thinking about that, and it made me sad because she was so excited about starting to do battles. I was speechless, Carla. I was like, what? Because I was fully expecting to have lost a fragment. I don't know, y'all. I know I've said a lot tonight, and I've been pissed off. Better than being pissed on. But at the end of the day, not whatever. Life is short. And I thoroughly enjoyed having CJ on panel and as a part of the community again. And she definitely brought a lot of laughter to the community, and that's going to be missed by all of us. But I also know that she is in a much better place and that she is not suffering anymore. She's not in pain anymore. And that gives me a little bit of peace of mind. She did, Louise. She did. Earlier tonight, after I got off my TikTok lives, I had to tell Nabil about them finding the death registry listing. Hey, Kelly. Same, Rachel. And I'm telling you, if things like CJ passing away, my sister passing away, 42, 47, if that does not wake you up, if you are in your 40s or 50s, I don't know what will. Because none of us are promised tomorrow. None of us knows what's going to happen. And at the end of the day, all of this stupid, petty, juvenile bullshit that so many of you thrive on and literally live for means abso-fucking-lutely nothing. Nothing. It brings zero value to your life. None. Quite the opposite. And a lot of you need to reevaluate your life, yourself, your fucking personality, and the way that you treat people. And I will tell you this. I will be the first to say that I pop off with a quickness. Here's the remedy for that. leave me the fuck alone. If you don't want to hear what I think about you, if you don't want me to talk about you, then shut the fuck up and don't talk about me. It is very fucking simple. I treat people accordingly. And life can change in the blink of an eye. For anybody, including you, Robbie. No matter how tight you stretch your face. All right, y'all. I promised Nabil I would go to sleep early tonight, earlier. He's worried about me not getting enough sleep. So I am going to get off of here for the night, but I will see y'all tomorrow. I will be live on TikTok on the True Crime Channel tomorrow to go over the new stuff about the Idaho 4. So I hope that y'all have a good night, good day, whatever it is where y'all are at. And I will see y'all soon. Bye, y'all.